Hello everyone, welcome. Hopefully you guys are doing well. My HP is not doing well there. I should probably turn off that setting with my pets, shouldn't I? There's definitely been times where I didn't pay attention to my HP and I get tagged by an AFK mob and then die. Alright. Bunch of things, our usual things to do here. And yeah, we'll just get started, I guess, on our dailies. Just making sure I'm in my correct setup. Sure. Also check my coins. What's your favorite Xenon map to grind on? Whichever one is the laziest. So right now, the one I'm enjoying a lot is Rocky Outlook on Battle Mage. That one's actually hard. I don't think I trained in Cernium on my Battle Mage. I was too fixated on FAMs at the time. But I will say, I spent a lot of my time in one of these. I don't remember which one. Let me have a look for you. No, it's not this one. Maybe it was 6. 4? It's one of these maps. It's this one. This one. I recognize this one. Whoa, wait. Can I one shot here? I can one shot here. Huh. I'm doing well, thank you, Marble. Oh, interesting. I can one shot here. But yeah, I used to train here a lot on my Battle Mage. Hello, welcome. I used to put my summons on the top here, on the top row. Fountain here. And Harvest over here. Something like that. Yeah, that was the one I used to train on a lot. Now though, this is my favorite map. Because I do nothing. And I can get some pretty reasonable rates here. Which is pretty nice. Hello Von, welcome. I'm gonna go grab myself a nice Legion coupon here. Because I might as well. I haven't really been farming, but because of that, I can just buy these Legion wealths every day when I do my 3,000 mobs. Get a little bit more money from my dailies. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Unfortunately, because I put down my fountain before thinking about this, I don't have it at the moment, but that's fine. And yeah. How is everyone? Hopefully you guys have been well. Do I have my fam out? I do. Nice. Yeah, just making a little bit of extra money here while doing my dailies. I was a little bit broke until yesterday, so I'm glad to have a little bit of money again. And yeah, I would really like to start grinding, because I feel like that's a pretty good way to make some money. But slight issue with that being, I don't want to push levels when I know that familiars are coming out. I feel like that'd be like wasted effort. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know, wasted effort's the right word. It's not really wasted effort because I'm technically getting FAMs, not FAMs, fragments, but could be a little bit more efficient in that case. Went on my first H Lucid on your Hyper and got a weapon box. Oh wow, congrats. You got that streamer client going for you. It feels good to be lucky. I would love to see an arcane weapon. But knowing me, I'm not gonna get an arcane weapon until after I buy one. That tends to be the case. Did you spend anything on your BAM 30%? No, I didn't. I didn't spend anything on my Battle Mage because the only upgrades I would be interested in doing on my Battle Mage are arcane stuff. And I would never do that on 30% off, personally. I feel like arcanes are either on 5, 10, 15 or on Shining. I don't think I would ever do arcanes on 30%, personally. Because safeguarding 15 to 17 is awful. Had no idea Xenon's Mastery made a plane drive-by. It's quite nice. I don't know if it's any better, but yeah. I want to really spend my fragments, but I think the next best thing to do for me would probably... I either go for Soul Janus, or I save for my second mastery. I'm leaning towards saving for Soul Janus. But 120 fragments sounds kind of hard to get. Because I'll get another 12 today, 12 tomorrow, and 12 the day after, right? So that's how many? It's like 40 fragments, basically. I guess if I did High Mountain, I'd get it. But I kind of don't want to do High Mountain on this character. I feel like High Mountain would be a bit tedious. Does not sound like fun doing a High Mountain on a fresh 260. Maybe not so fresh in the sense of my Xenon, but just like High Mountain on a weaker character in general is kind of annoying. Ooh. That message actually needs to be updated. Alright, let's see. Hey guys. Oh. Let's see, copy URL. That's better. It took like an hour and it was super annoying. Yeah, I'm okay, kinda okay not doing that on my Hyperburn for the time being. I think all my fragments are just gonna go into Soul Janus for now. Across both this character and my Battle Mage. I know my Battle Mage could probably upgrade other things as well, but it's probably worthwhile getting Soul Janus on every character I might play on. I think my Cannon Master as well. Would just make doing dailies a lot easier too, honestly. Of course there's a purple portal that shows up as soon as I put down my fountain. How much for level 10? I have no idea, unfortunately. Isn't it like 1,000 or something like that? I feel like I've seen like a number above 1,000 before, but I'm not so sure. Maybe somebody else in chat might know. Oh, level 3 is only... Oh, level 10 alone is 300. For a second there, I thought you said gains to level 3 is 300. I was like, that's pretty cheap. And then I realized, no, that's not what you meant. 903? Okay, yeah. So yeah, about 1,000 basically. It's definitely a number I recognize. And yeah, I just want Soul Janus so then I can do, hopefully, lazy farming. I don't know if it will be enough damage to clear consistently, but hey, we'll take it, right? Extra summon, why not? I can stack it on top at the very least onto my fountain. Does leveling up more give you more XP gained? I believe so, which is why it's so good. Pretty sure it gives you more XP if you level it up. And then it also gives you more summons as well. Pretty crazy skill, honestly. You know what I should have done, actually, in hindsight? I should have started by doing Golix, so I can get more drop rate while doing these dailies. You know what? It's not too late to do that. I'm gonna go loot and go do Golix. Just some small optimizations on my dailies. Do you think I should start saving mesos for accessory DMT or start buying Brighton rolling for drop gear before August? I feel like if you are training already, I would just go for the drop gear because it pays itself back pretty fast. I personally did that, where I just did it myself earlier. I didn't wait for DMT. Because I knew that I was going to train. But yeah, if you're not really training, then you can wait. But if you are training a little bit more frequently, then I think it's fair to just make your drop meso gear now. If you are going to just train in general, I think it's fine. Yes, reinforced earrings, very good. Can't avoid training? Yeah. Hello, Vane. It does, like, kind of add up when you do your dailies as well. Hello, Fabio. Welcome. What's another daily boss I have to do? Arcarium. At the end of the day, unless you're going for hybrids, it doesn't... It will pay itself back. Hybrids will take a long time to pay itself back, but if you're just going for your standard 100 meso 80 drop, it'll be good. It'll pay itself back eventually. Just even just by dailies. Let's see. Ranmaru. Makes you want to lower yours to 6 job, but you're hyperburning a mech instead. Both are good. Another week of nothing? Aw. I'm sorry to hear, Swan. Surely next week. Surely. Blaze Wizard 6 jobs really good? I'm definitely considering like doing 6 job on my Blaze Wizard, but I don't know. I feel like that's too high effort. I do really like my Blaze Wizard though. I am conflicted. You ready for me to go 08 Eternals? Oh no. Now surely one of them goes. Surely. I forgot to swap back. Oh, okay. We managed to swap back, I think. I did not manage to swap back. Wait, I can just be down here. I keep forgetting to swap back to my meso. Need to wait for Shining for Eternals? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I looked at, like, just the Eternal costs. I'm just like, what? Just 20 to 21 is like 300 mil or something crazy like that? That's too much. That is too much. So happy you burned a Xenon. Love this class? Yeah. This class is pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. Oh, true. 14 to 15. 14 to 15, unironically, is the scariest star in the game right now for me. It's so expensive. Like, getting stuck at 15 to 16 feels bad, but it doesn't hurt your wallet. Like, for normal items, like if you're doing like CRA, for example, like 14 to 15 is just straight robbery. Isn't it more expensive than the 15 to 16 safeguard? I swear it is, right? Or it's very, very similar price. Insane. Hey guys, I need your opinion on something. Is it grief that I'm not pushing levels right now? I feel a little bit bad that I'm not even doing like Monster Park Extreme. Only a little bit though. Like I'm not too fussed about not pushing levels, but I need you guys to justify it for me. Because I don't go out of my way to do MPE. I will occasionally go here and see, are there any MPE? Like now. And then be a little leech. Wait. Just as I said it. Whoa, these guys are actually on channel 20. It's the first time that I've seen somebody else on channel 20. It's usually not on channel 20. Did you do any party bosses on your mech? I have never run in a party on my mech, but I do know that it gives a lot of FD. They're killing this one, that's all good. I'll look for the other one. It's not these ones. Yo, I'm griefing these guys hard. Where are the purple cats? Oh, there they are. I think that guy needed my help. Don't worry, I'm helping. You're leveling your mech? Mech's a good one. I enjoyed playing my mech. Oh. Is that top middle? No. Bot left. I don't do any damage, guys. So don't mind me being a little leech. wasn't too bad, honestly. I think the bird was up here, right? Yeah. I did enjoy mech farming. It was very lazy. The only issue with mech is the holding down the missiles can be a bit tiring, like genuinely. In 2 days I'll be standing still, yep. That's fair. Early to stream for once, I'm glad you could catch it. Welcome. Don't worry, I'm gonna be useful for this run. I accidentally pressed last resort. I am not gonna be fully useful. Left mid. Oh man. Alright, I'll be useful, guys. I will bind the boss. If you're looking to make an archer bossing mule, which one would you recommend? Probably marksman. I think marksman is one of the better archer bossing mules. It's cheap as well. Only needs 2 skills. I think Mercedes is actually genuinely a good one as well, but I don't know how their node situation is. It's kind of hard to recommend if the node situation isn't that good. I think if it had good nodes, or like cheap nodes, it'd be pretty reasonable. Attack speed +1, that's fine. I mean, for most mules, you're not gonna... if you guys are using green pot, then sure, it might be a factor, but for me, I don't give my mules green pot, so... Attack speed +1 for a lot of the time for me is pretty irrelevant. Wind Archer's good as well. Favorite bossing mule right now is Lin. Yeah. Lin's good. I really like Lin. I personally will never go back to playing Bowmaster. Because Bowmaster to me is just an inferior jet, and I can't do that to myself. Curious for all, should I go back to CERN to farm on 277? It just depends on what you're trying to do. I mean, if you're planning on pushing further content and you need to level up, then I probably would stay at the higher levels just to get to like whatever level goal. And then get your fams off of your mules. But if you're just farming for the sake of farming, then you can go back on your main. Yeah, solid H Lotus in 10 minutes. Damn, that's fast. It's pretty good. Do you change attack modes? There's only 2 attack modes. One is the bossing one and one's the mobbing one. Do you consider Nightwalker for the next Hyperburn? I probably won't play any meta class in general. It's not usually what I do. I enjoy playing like... Usually I enjoy just playing like random classes that nobody plays. Xenon was a bit of an exception because I wanted to play a resistance character I haven't played before that wasn't a blaster. And I had already like made a Demon Avenger and a Demon Slayer, so I didn't really want to play either of those. I already had a mechanic at 230 something, so that seemed like a waste to burn if I could have done something from fresh. So it was like between Xenon and Wild Hunter. And a lot of people were telling me like Xenon's farming was AFK. So that's what really got it. What's wrong with Blaster? I don't have the hands for it. too cool for meta. It's not even that. I'm not really interested in playing like something that might not be so much of a challenge. If I'm doing something as a challenge, I wouldn't pick something to make it easier on myself. Which is why I made Battle Mage when I did my first Hyperburning on Hyperion. Because I thought it'd be hard. But as it turned out, like, Battle Mage was a pretty solid class. Yeah, I mean, it's just the way that I like to play. And Xenon is not that popular of a class anyway, so I don't feel too badly about it. It's quite strong though. I don't think it's sleeper OP. I think it's like an open secret for Xenon. Okay, let's go do the rest of our dailies. But there's still a lot of things to do on the Xenon, though. The main thing is just leveling it up. But I don't want to start training until I can get familiar cards. Plan to live the Xenon? Yeah, eventually. Like the sound better? I think I prefer the older sound. Something very satisfying about just hearing the explosions. It took me a little bit to get used to it. It gets really loud. Yeah, that's true. Ready for Kronos to die on the 17th. They might very well, especially in like just the earlier areas. I think the later areas there'll be no difference, but the earlier areas might just get invaded. Good luck to those in Kronos in a few days. Yeah. Don't really have a plan for today. Should I do some bossing? I can do some bossing. Probably Kronos bossing, not Hyperion though. I don't know if I'll be able to find a party. What happens on the 17th? The 17th is when all the familiars come out. And if a lot of people are farming Incernium, there's not going to be a lot of space for people to do their dailies. That's for sure. Not going to be a lot of space for dailies. It's in Burnium as well? Yep. Just like both those maps are going to be full of people. I think Hyperion might be bad during like peak hour. But I don't think there's enough people like who care enough about the fams to go back into it. We'll just have to see. I don't think Hyperion is free either, but it's definitely going to be better than in Kronos. The patch will be... I think the notes will be out tomorrow. But the patch is probably the day after. Why are fams important? It's just free damage. That's the simplest way. It's free damage. And the issue that that we had before was you could only get fams in like the Arcane River. Realistically, you're only going to farm fams in the Arcane River. But when they release 6th job, you want to try to farm in Incernium and stuff because that's where you can get fragments for your 6th job. But now they're introducing fams into Grandis, so you get all the benefits of Grandis farming. Meaning like you still get your nodes, you get your your fragments, but now you also get familiar cards. So it's really strong. Realistically now, like, people can go and farm for boss fams again. It's a little bit hard to it was a bit hard to farm for boss fams before, because you had to stay in Limina, right, for a very long time. But now you can stay in Cernium, and not only do you get the chance of your boss fams, but you also get fragments along the way. So even if you don't hit on your fams, you're guaranteed gains, which is really big. Because you had to choose one or the other. You either went to Limina to get your boss fams, or you went to Cernium for your 6th job. So a lot of the time people just went for their 6th job because it's guaranteed gains, compared to potentially hundreds of hours farming for nothing. I just hit my PAP to monocle transfers after 3 weeks. Congrats. You like the carpet bombing skill? It's quite nice. I think the general rule of thumb is you spam... Oh, pressed the wrong button. That's okay. You spam epics for large drop, and then once you have large drop, then you go for uniques for boss. And I think only unique fams can have large healing for allies, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of shadows up there. Selling certain maps for fame. They put an instance limit because it used to be no instances. So it's not like they foresaw this happening. I mean, it wasn't meant to even be an issue. You were meant to just be able to have your own map and then do your dailies in a party, but it changed when they introduced 6th job. Didn't know until saw yesterday you can down summon Rock and Shock and summon all 3. Yeah. It's pretty convenient, but the spacing is pretty small. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Latchlin. Mercy can still trade? What do you mean? If you're talking about reg server, I think you can sell the items. But you can't trade any of the stuff on reboot, unfortunately. I would like to be able to move my dineros around, if only though. But I think it's like any other coins in the game. Speaking of coins, 67 Golx coins. 10% of the way there, guys, until my sub ring. Have they removed large shares? I actually don't know. I haven't seen a high chair in a long time, to be honest. Forgot they were a thing until just now. The menaces of people holding Limina maps back in the day in the high chairs. I remember that. Nothing like going into a 2-5 and just seeing a bunch of people on their high chairs. I'm glad that's not a thing anymore. Hello Maggie, welcome. Does pitch boss increase your damage a lot? Yeah, well, compared to everything else, yeah. It is best in slot. You might not see it immediately, but it is better than all the other items, and then they also have a pretty broken set effect. Eventually it becomes a pretty big gain. Depending on how far or what items you have though as well, because some of the pitch boss don't become very useful until later. For example, the belt and the earring aren't very usable for most players until they have a lot more pitch boss. Which is hard to come by, obviously. Not exactly a guaranteed game by any means. Why is Garlics purchasing a limit? Yeah, it's a bit annoying. It used to be a one item purchase. You're only allowed to have one of each. So it's at least we no longer have that restriction. Yeah, anybody else remember when you could only get one superior ring? You just prayed that it went past 17. Don't mind my Maple Warrior going off. I have my Maple Warrior on Y. Because I don't have it on my auto buff. I just needed a nearby nearby button. I'm doing well, Meggie. How are you? Hopefully you're not dying in your sea of bossing mules. Was that what you were doing last time? Or were you doing your stones? Or was it both? It might have been both. Okay. Getting there on our arcanes. Almost done on some of them. You finished your stones on Friday? Oh, nice. Is that your... I'm assuming that's your main then, right? The Wind Archer? Okay. This expires today. Oh, I couldn't hold it then. What do you guys reckon I should do with this? Should I use this on this character? Or should I use it on my mechanic? I could even use it on my battle mage. It's a bit of a shame that I can't do anything more with this. I have so many 2x coupons. Why did I claim so many of them? Oh, it was from the box. Right. Never mind. Let's see. Kind of want to make a second Dom pendant. Is it worth making a second Dom pendant? 'Cause this one's not even legendary. I feel like I need something to put flames on. I should have claimed a cape. Why did I claim a shoulder? What a waste. Shoulders can't get flames. Let's see. Just take these. I should chuck them on us. Actually, we're pretty close to reset. I'm gonna get my not my shoulder, my arcane glove pretty soon. Hopefully they don't expire. Yeah, we'll just put all these away for now. What I'm gonna use is this booster on. The arrow thing throws a bajillion arrows, is so pretty. Your main is AB, I see. That would explain why the stones were so painful for you then. doing stones on a second character sounds kind of rough. That's crazy. These guys are asking for a trio and I can't join. 40 mil combat power. This is what I was talking about yesterday, wasn't I? It's like 40 mil combat power is kind of crazy for a trio. I feel like you can solo with 40 mil. Not flaming, but seems a bit excessive. Let's see, this will go into use. Okay. I don't know what to do. I feel like I should use these VIP boosters. What do you guys think? Feels bad because I can't use this tomorrow. There's 3 of them. Maybe I'll use this on my battle mage. I'll do like half an hour on my battle mage. I'll farm a little bit on my battle mage. It's been a while. Did 6 on Lara, Hoyoung, Winarcher, and your main. That's a lot of 6 job. I respect it, Maggie. That's a lot of 6 job that you did. I've only done it 3 times. It was already kind of painful. Move training links over. Because why not? It's been a while since I farmed on my battle mage. I don't know if I can train here. I didn't take any of the 3x coupons. I forgot to take a 3x coupon. Oh, actually I can just buy them in the shop. It's all good. What else do I need? Usually we do a wealth, right? Then I can claim from here. Hello JH. Vac pet. Ah, oh, you're right. My vac pet is on my Xenon. In that case, then I'll just move everything across. I need more suggestions on god tier lazy farmers. I actually don't know. Do you need farm with MVP? I try to whenever I can, but if I can't, then it's fine. I will say though, if I do want to train with 3x, I do prefer MVP. It feels bad training with 3x, but no MVP. Okay. Don't mind me just logging in and out of 2 different characters, hoping that I don't crash or something like that. How are 3x coupons calculated? I think it's additive, right? I think it's all additive. Have I ever tried PF? I haven't extensively played it, but I do like the class. The class looks really fun to play. The patch notes should come out tomorrow. They usually come out on my Wednesdays, so tomorrow. Alright, that's that. I have a vac pet now, which is nice. I don't know if I can even one-shot in this area, I'll be honest. I have to go to Odium. See. That's not very convincing. I'm just gonna go Odium and call it a day. I might as well do the Odium. Where's Odium? I haven't done my dailies in a long time, so don't mind me, guys. I'm sure there's better maps to train, but I'm just lazy at this point. Yo, I can't even one-shot here. Probably because of this. I don't have meso. Fantastic. It's okay, I'll have it soon. There we go. Patch is on the 17th. So that's like 2 days, right? 17th is in 2 days server time? Something like that. This is my large drop. Oh, I get node stones and stuff too. Not bad. It's been a while since I've done anything on my battle mage. I'll take some extra EXP. If it gets to 276, then that's nice. Man, it's been so long since I've trained on my battle mage. It's kind of nice just teleporting around. Yeah, the patch note should either be coming out today or tomorrow, and the patch is like the day after, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have holy symbol on. Just trying to get these VIP boosters used. Did I max my Xenon's nodes? It's not quite maxed yet. It's getting there though. Soon, but in 15 plus hours? Yeah, seems about right. My drop doesn't seem very high. Oh, no, never mind, it's 310%. Why is it so high? Oh, like Meso looking. Yeah. Huh, 300 drop rate. Kinda crazy. Oh, that's right, because I have a bunch of random hybrids on this character, don't I? Where's the elite? I don't see him. Am I crazy? Oh, there he is. God, I wish I could transfer my fragments across on this character. I also have it on my Legion artifact. Meso obtained on Legion artifact. That might be a source that you haven't added yet. I don't think, like originally it was like 180 something, like 180 something for max drop Meso, but with Legion Artifact, I think it's upped a bit. Yeah, this character must have like a bunch of random hybrids, right? A bunch of extra meso lines. Okay. Pretty crazy. 2 double meso and a hybrid. And then the next rune, I'll use the last VIP booster. How much money am I making? How long has it been? It's been like 5 minutes. 50 mil in 5 minutes? That's not too bad. Yo, I'm getting fragments though. Was it 125 fragments? Maybe I'll get 125 fragments just from farming here. That'd be ideal actually. So then I don't have to do the 3,000 kills on this character for Soul Janus. Oh no, the thing's happening again. Oh, that lag. Somebody send help. Why is this? It only happens when I train. And it only happens when I train when I stream as well. Maybe it's something to do with my upload. It's a little bit annoying, but at least it's not happening on the VIP booster. Let's see if I DC. What do you guys think? Well, Greed Pendant, I don't know if it actually exceeds the cap. I honestly wear it for cope. I don't know if it actually affects anything. Hello, Derptarts. You missed the free vac pet? I can imagine. That's why it's coming out tomorrow. In the cash shop, for sure. Now that it's expired, everybody wants it. So they'll drop it. I would be very surprised if they didn't put it into the cash shop soon. Am I doing a giveaway? I don't know about giving away a vac pet. That seems a bit pricey for me. Yeah, FTP? Yeah. Not much you can do about that then. Vac pet for reward points would be crazy. They'll never do that, I think. 10k reward points for a 5-day vac pet. Yup. Honestly, that doesn't even sound that bad. 10,000 reward points for a 5-day vac pet. People would pay for that. $10,000 reward points for a 1-day vac pet. We'll see what happens. We can dream. I don't know if it's happening anytime soon, but we can dream. One can dream that they'll give us a reliable way to get a vac pet. Are the vac pets in KMS always accessible. I know in the reg server, obviously, you can just buy them, but would be nice if they kept vac pets like accessible all the time or more frequently, because they're definitely feeding off people having like FOMO. So when they do bring in a bunch of people, we're just gonna buy it. That's how they get you. But people will quit by the time it comes out. I think it's like a future investment for them. I feel like the people who would buy the vac pet, if you do buy a vac pet, you're low-key locking yourself into a $10 a month subscription. After the initial 3 months or whatever it is. Honestly, in most circumstances, I probably would never have bought my own vac pet. I think 100k NX is quite expensive. But I have a very big luxury, which is you guys. Like genuinely, like from my channel. Like if it wasn't for like all of you guys watching my videos, I would never have a vac pet either. Because it's so expensive. All the views sort of added up over the years, and I now have a very, very big luxury, which is you guys. So I appreciate you guys a lot more than you think. No lie, I'm already here for like, I've been here for like 10 minutes and I kind of don't want to be here. The vac pet giveaway? If only I made enough to be able to do that. I mean, I've had my channel for like 3 or 4 years and I've only bought 2 vac pets, so you can kind of guess how much money I make off my videos. It's not as much as I'd like. If I could freely give away a vac pet, I would, but unfortunately I cannot afford it. Not quite there. Man, I miss my my Xenon's training. It was so much easier than this. Give me back LH4. I don't want to be here. How much EXP have I gained? I feel like I haven't gained very much. 1% in 15 minutes. Yeah, you know what? That's definitely a lot more than I would have thought. 4% an hour, poggers? Oh wait, well that's with the VIP booster too. Like 2 VIP boosters. That's pretty doomed then, actually. What the heck? Somebody hiding in the corner. How long has this guy been here? Who is this? I only just noticed there was a guy in the corner the entire time. $275 to $280 is a slog. Don't worry, I've been there already. I did $275 to $280 in Arcus back in the day. This area wasn't even out yet when I got to $280. Yup, I did 275 to 280 in Arcus. How fun. $3K for 2-hour vac pet in the form of old totems. You know, people would probably do that. Rent a vac pet for 2 hours. That's pretty funny. Don't give them bad ideas, they'll do it. I do wish that they bring back totems though. Maybe in smaller intervals. 2-hour totems is pretty painful. Like 30-minute totems would be nice. Man, I wish I didn't have to use a 3x coupon to make the most out of this. I kinda don't want to finish the coupon, if I'm to be honest. Training on Battle Mage don't feel so great. Yeah, we'll see what happens when it comes to totems. Although I do think that they're most likely just referring to like reg server. I don't think that reboot, or I guess heroic now, is ever gonna get them back. It'll be too hard to balance, I think, because you're already we're also kind of progging still pretty fast in reboot. So I think totems will make it a little bit too fast. Unless they move away from like a one main sort of game, and then try to move it towards a little bit more of like multiple mains. Then I can see them like bringing back totems. But I feel like if they introduce totems into heroic again, the pacing of the game would be pretty fast. Like maybe a little bit too fast. Alright guys, what do you think? Do I finish this 3x coupon? I kinda don't want to be here. I just wanted to use my boosters. But I didn't really think about the consequences of popping a 3x. Not the 3x waste. Ooh, a fragment. Only 9 more to go. Wait, no, 11 more to go. Okay. I might as well finish the rune duration. So I already popped the 3x. Okay. When is Grandis Fams coming? 2 days. 2 days. At least it should be in 2 days. Whenever the patch drops, which is usually a Thursday for me. I think. 17th server time, whenever that is. Hey Matthew, welcome. I am going well so far. I am just gonna finish off this rune and then I want to find something else to do because I don't want to train. Not on my battle mage. I was just making the most out of my VIP boosters because I don't want to put it on my my Xenon. Didn't want to train on my Xenon. I know it's a little bit of a waste, but I kind of don't want to train. Struggle blink. Maybe I'll go suss that out. But we'll see. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't want to trade no more. Look away guys, I'm dropping a 3x coupon. No, it's not even letting me leave. I have a 17-star clover belt and just got my first superior belt. Should I transfer helmet? Yeah. If it's your first superior, then I would. A 16-star superior belt would be so much better than a 17-star clover belt. Because the superior belt has like insane base stats. Like it's got 35 attack on its base. 60 all stat, 35 attack. It's so broken. It's like probably one of the weirdest like scaled items in the game. Like if you compare a belt to anything else, it's just like, it's kind of messed up how broken a superior belt is. Does using the legendary circuit change your stat legendary or give you a random legendary stat? It turns your IA into legendary. I actually use that for my battle mage to get like this top legendary line. Speaking of which, I kind of want item drop. Do we have a 30% IA, I mean a 50% IA event soon? We just had one. So I feel like we're not gonna have one anytime soon, right? Is there a list somewhere? I'm trying to find it. I don't remember what the Sunny Sundays were. We just had one. I mean, I could wait for the patch notes, like today or tomorrow. I kind of want drop rate. Okay, ask and you shall receive. W, 19% drop rate. Streamer client added again. Just like that, guys. Okay, put that away. This. Oh, do you want to ask? It's actually crazy, guys. Yesterday I got another black heart. There's 5 here. There was 4 yesterday when I ended stream. There's another one. I've gotten a total of 6 black hearts on this character. Isn't that messed up? Could have been 6 Zerks. Could have been 6 any other pitch boss. When I have 6 hearts. I used 1, so that's why there's 5, but yeah. Hello, Christian. Alright. Let's go do some stuff in Kronos. Because, yeah, I feel like I need some money in Kronos. I spent. So we're gonna make back some money. Your stream when I'm about to start grinding? That's a good thing, right? So you have something to watch that isn't just grinding. Okay, let's go do some bosses. start with Cannon Master, and we'll work our way through our mules. Because yeah, I'm running a little bit low on money. I think I was on like 20 bill, and now I'm back on like 7. Okay. I'm a little bit sad I don't have any other bosses that I can do that can give me rings. Unless I find a Carlos party. Normal Carlos fast run. I don't know if I can do N Carlos, I'll be honest. I don't know if my damage is enough. I have to wait for an E Carlos to like randomly show up. Maybe we can sneak in a run. Next up, CRA. Then I'm gonna go through a bunch of bossing mules. Alright, what do you guys think? Should I save money today? I said I was low on money, but I also don't hate the idea of like spending some on some of my other characters as well. I know the Star Forcing event we just passed, but like on Kronos, I feel like my income is so high I can kind of get away with doing really dumb things. That was probably one of the worst decisions I made right there, spending all my rockets to do that. Chaos Queen did nothing to deserve that. When should I start rolling hybrid drop meso? I think for hybrid specifically drop meso, I would say it's not worth it until quite later. Until quite a while later, I don't think that hybrids are worth it. I think after you're full 21, maybe then you can consider it. Unless you're grinding for like 3 to 4 hours a day consistently, I wouldn't recommend it. Do we even know when the next miracle time is? I think it's in like... We just had one, so it won't be this weekend, it'll be the following weekend probably. You hate watching my videos? I'm sorry. It's the luck. I can't control it. All I can say is just all we can do is just hope for the best for the next one. I went in with the expectation of only getting maybe 121, which was like my Sierra top. So I got pretty lucky there. I guess you could even say like you could argue that I spent like what 10, 12 bill for nothing off event. And then like this kind of offset that, but at the same time it's like it's pretty ridiculous to get 21s so cheap. Like I've gotten many characters to like 21 star on a lot of different gear. So I'm well aware what the average cost is, don't worry. All I can do is just hope to get lucky. My main is 272, no fams. Do you think it's worth getting worse rates in Cernium for fams? It depends on what your goal is. I think if you're going to do something like Black Mage, leveling up is probably a better gain. I think it's more consistent, because if you level up, then you're getting like extra FD every time that you level up, compared to fams, which are, you know, not guaranteed. It just depends on what you're aiming for. If you're already clearing Black Mage comfortably and you're not like pushing for further content, then you can go back for fams. It'll be slower gains, slower levels and whatnot, but you can get your fams out of the way. I feel like fams is such a hard question to answer, because unlike other forms of progress, fams are very RNG. So I feel bad telling people you should or shouldn't go for fams, but at the same time they are a gain. Game's a gamble? Yeah, for sure. Sure, farming CERN if I don't one-shot. That one's... I hate farming without one-shotting. Personally. I feel like just... Genuinely, it just feels bad. But... Fragments are pretty good, though. You could just stay in Limina until you one-shot, because I don't think it will take you too long to go from not one-shotting to one-shotting. Alright, what are the chances we see an E-Carlos, guys? Have you tried High Mountain? I have done it on my Cannon Master. I've done it a few times on stream. Let's see. No E-Carloses. Okay. Don't think I've done any of my bosses on any of my characters. So this should be some pretty easy money. Look at all these things expiring. I can't go through all of that. I just need the money. Alright, let's go through all the strong characters. The strong ones, I'm not even going to put links on, I think. I'll put it on my weaker characters. Alright, bossing speedrun, guys. Bossing speedrun. How's it? It's fine. It's just a bit long. Yeah, it's just a bit long. But it's not too bad. Oh, look at all this money, guys, that we can make. Are we voting the weaker bossing mules later? We can if you want. Alright, I'll put up a poll in a bit. Do you agree on pineapple on pizza? See, this is a bad question for me because I don't actually like pineapple. So my default answer is no, because I don't like pineapple. Not a fan of pineapple. Wop plop, your beloved. I do like Woplop. It's one of my favorite characters. I really like Blaze Wizard. I just wish that it had one more form of mobility. That's always been my complaint with the class. Whenever anybody asks about Blaze Wizard, I always tell them it's a good class, but its mobility could definitely be improved. Compared to Battle Mage, I think that Battle Mage is probably... it definitely feels better to play Battle Mage than it does to play Blaze Wizard. But both are fine. I wouldn't like tell people to not play Battle Mage or not to play Blaze Wizard. Both of them are fine. Is hot dog a sandwich? No, a hot dog's a hot dog. A hot dog's a hot dog. Is Blaze Wizard mobbing just one button? That's probably like 3 different buttons. When you eat pineapple, pineapple eats your tongue. That's true. How would you rate Bam lazy farming? Bam... Alright. If... what would be considered a active farmer? What is the most active class to farm on? Because for me, I don't think it gets much more active than old Jet, where you literally just flash jump around and smack mobs. That was the most active training I've ever had, to the point where like it actually hurt my hands. Adele, Hero, I can see Blaster being the same thing. It's just jumping around and using your mobbing skill, right? You could probably argue that Hero was lazier than Jet, because Hero actually had a summon. It's a bit better now because every class has like Fountain and every class has Soul Janus, but that aside, let's say that those sorts of classes where they have to double jump attack is like 0 for farming, or 0 for training. It's like the most active. And what's the laziest? Probably like a full summon class like Mechanic, right? You do nothing and you full clear the whole map. Mechanic would be like a 10, right? Battle Mage is like 4.5. I feel like Battle Mage is like relatively active. It feels active to me. It's because the main attack is so small. But it definitely depends on the map. It can go from either 4.5 to like a 7 or 8. It just depends on what map you're training on. I can't say that Battle Mage is like it's lazy though. It's definitely not lazy. Mechanic actually AFK without Soul Janus? I'd say so. It's pretty lazy. What combat power do you think I should aim for a sub 30 minute end Lumi and Mule? Like to do normal Lotus and Damien in under half an hour, or all your bosses in half an hour? If you just... I think like 20 mil is like you do everything in half an hour. 20 mil plus. Because I have a bunch of like 20 to 25 mil combat power characters and they just do everything within about half an hour. Is it worthy to get double primes on items? It depends on what double prime you're talking about. If you're talking about like 12, 12, 9, no. Not until like you're literally done with your items. If you're looking at just double crit damage, that's probably a double line, that's fine. If you're looking for hybrids, that's fine. But if you're looking for like 12, 12, 9, 13, 13, 10, then no. I don't think majority of players in the game. I can say with almost certainty that like 99.95% of players shouldn't be going for double prime. Are you enjoying Xenon or Cannon Master more? I will say Cannon Master I do enjoy more than the Xenon. I feel like Cannon Master's bossing is very satisfying. It's something feels really nice about like popping all your buffs and then setting all your bursts in one, just watching the HP disappear. It's very satisfying. Does the second mastery make Bam's attack bigger? Yeah, it does, but it's still, like, not that much bigger. Laziest, just bad farm? I suppose, but at the same time, you're not getting, like, maximum rates. Lazy, sure, but I'm not sure about the rates. Alright. Alright guys, I need you guys to vote for me. Am I doing H Lotus or nah? Because I'm kinda lazy, but I'm kinda already here. Oh, I don't have my links. I don't want to move my links around. Nah, we're not doing H Lotus. I'm too lazy. Too lazy. I don't have links on. I'd rather move my links on my mules, I think. Let's just go for fast boss clears today. Maybe you get a Zerk and a Black Heart? Eh. It's whatever. I've seen Black Hearts on this Blaze Wizard before. It's not that exciting. I don't have any use for Black Heart, so I don't really care for it anymore. Got any boss mule recommendations? I'm a big fan of the 2-minute DPS classes. Or 2-minute burst classes. Is my battle mage stronger than your cannon master? Nah. Now that my cannon master has 6 job, it's definitely weaker. As in, like, the battle mage is definitely weaker. My battle mage will take, at this point, like an hour and a bit to solo black mage, if I had to guess. An hour, a little bit over an hour. My cannon master can 100% solo within like 40 minutes. So it's definitely stronger. Almost went too hard. My strongest character is definitely my cannon master, and the only thing that's stopping it from being even stronger is 6 job. I just haven't really progged at 6 job. If my cannon master had equivalent 6 job to my battle mage, it'd be pretty strong. But farming fragments, I'm not really feeling it. Okay. Some pretty quick and easy money. Could probably do normal slime in like pretty fast amount of time as well. Normal slime, easy lucid. Do I bother with easy will? I feel like easy will is just a waste of time, right? In the sense that like you have to wait in between all the tests and stuff. It's kind of annoying. I hate that we have to wait in between the tests and stuff. Oh no. You can burst through the test, but you still actually have to do the test, is what I'm saying. I'm kind of lazy to like wait in between the segments and stuff. I'm just lazy, guys, don't mind me. But yeah, you're right, you don't have to wait as like we had to in the past. There's still a little bit of a wait, but it's not as bad as it used to be. It is nice that they made it a lot better. But it's still one of the long ones. Waiting in the segment is perfect time to look at chat. Every time I look at chat, I feel like there's like at least a 10% extra chance of me just dying to something. Every time. Okay. Let's go Lucid. 6th job is incredibly broken compared to 5th job. 6th job is insane. It's one of the best, most broken thing in the game. Why don't you pick up all the loot? I don't really play on Kronos that much, so a lot of it ends up getting expired. So all I usually pick up are the crystals. Shit, probably. Whoa, almost died. Wait, what's my... I figured it out. I couldn't remember what my E-form button was. Is 6th job like a burst or DPM oriented? Both. It improves all your existing skills, or a lot of your existing skills, and gives you a new burst skill. For most classes at least, it's a new burst skill. Do I play any other games besides Maple right now? Not really. I sometimes play Dota 2. Sometimes play Overwatch. Just depends what my friends are doing. MapleStory, I play more like... I just like making videos. So when I play MapleStory, it's with the intention of like finding footage, streaming, or like making videos. Is it a dragon? Oh, it is now. Oh. Is easy lucid and will my next progress after normal slime? Yeah, if you can do easy lucid, you could... So if you can do normal slime, you can probably do easy lucid and easy will. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Right into the microphone. The weather's got me all messed up. Thank you guys. I do feel like the weather's like kind of messed up my body a little bit. I don't think I'm sick, but I definitely feel like I'm on the edge. Like on the edge of getting sick. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. But it's like, I'm kind of willing myself not to get sick. Do any of you guys do that? Where it's like, you kind of feel it, sort of, but you're just like, nah, I'm not gonna get sick. I refuse. Okay. What's another boss I can do? I can probably do... He's sick. Yeah, that's literally me. Like, I kind of like will myself not to get sick. My main's currently at 245 and deleting my Hyperburn, putting it on your main Hyperburn made it to 235, but I haven't been grinding at all. if you don't like your Hyperburn, like if you genuinely just don't enjoy the class, and you don't really want to play it, but you want your main, like in this case your 245, if you want to try to get it to 6 job and you don't want to wait for the next Hyperburn, I think it is not the worst thing to put it onto your main. I know you've claimed the stuff, but your main wasn't going to get the stuff anyway, right? Because your Hyperburn's only 236. So all the stuff your main misses out on, you weren't going to be able to get anyway. So you didn't really waste anything. You just claimed it on a character that's getting deleted, which is, you know, it is what it is. I think my advice for you in this case is, if you like your main and you want to go 6 job on your main, it's not terrible. It's not a complete waste to do it, because you save yourself so much time training to 6 job. Like genuinely training 245 to 260 without a Hyperburn is going to take you a while. It's going to take you a while. For sure. So if you are really enjoying your main, your 245 character, and you want to push it to 6 job and you want to do more content on it, I'd say just take the L on your Hyperburn and play on the character you like more. Because if you're not enjoying your Hyperburn, it's just going to sit there at 236 anyway. You didn't get the benefits that your main would have gotten. Of course, it doesn't feel great to delete a 236 character, or just deleting characters in general, right? But yeah, if you want to prog your main and you enjoy it, you want to see the 6 job, I personally would tell you, yeah, just it's okay to delete the Hyperburn. It doesn't feel great. I get it. But train 245 to 260 manually also doesn't feel great. How long do you think it'll take to fill all the stones for 6 job? If you use 3x coupon and MVP, I think it won't take you more than like maybe 2.5 hours. If you have all the EXP buffs. Even without VIP boosters, I feel like the 3x coupons are pretty strong. But that's also me assuming that you can one-shot in Cernium. If you can't one-shot in Cernium, you're going to be there for a while. It will take a while. I'd keep the 236 as a bossing mule. That's fair if you don't mind, but again, it just depends on what the goal is. If you want to get to 6 job, and you want to play on your main at 6 job, like, honestly, the Hyperburn makes a huge difference. It just takes so long to get from 240 something. Unless you're okay grinding it all out, then that's fine. But I know not everyone is down for the grind. Like, 240 something to 260 is a slog. Should have planned out my Genesis iframe a little bit better. You're down to full send your main? Yeah, if it's going to be your first 260 character, it's not a bad idea to Hyperburn it. It's all good. Again, all the things that you would have missed out on, you weren't going to be able to get on your main anyway, because your Hyperburn didn't get to the same level as your main. So that's all good. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. That stun was hard to watch. Just Blaze Wizard things. Nothing like your burst getting cancelled because a random piece of debris cancelled it. Liberated 265? Yeah, this character was liberated a long time ago. Long time ago. Is this sea gloom? No, this is just normal gloom. Made you feel gloomy? This whole class makes me feel gloomy whenever my burst gets cancelled. As of right now, who has the strongest burst? I don't actually know. I want to say it's like Nightwalker. Nightwalker's probably definitely up there. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Mercedes either. I feel like Mercedes is a pretty broken class that nobody wants to play. I can imagine Demon Slayer being up there as well. Oh yeah, how can I forget Xenon, of course. Big fan? Oh, hello. I'm a big fan of you. Okay. Alright, look away. I'm not picking up anything, guys. What other boss can I do? Can't be bothered doing will. I don't want to do normal will. Ceiling fan? True. I think every time that I do bossing on my mules, I just like, there's like 5 or 6 MVPs that just disappear into the ether. I'm sorry guys, I can't. I will never train with all those MVPs. I've already done my bosses on my Cannon Master and my Battle Mage, yeah. So I'm just finishing up some of the easy classes right now. Ever played Fire Poison? I can do my Fire Poison bosses, but I feel like I've shown it a lot on stream. Maybe people are sick of it. What do you guys think? Let's make a poll. Okay, I'm gonna veto the Paladin. I kind of don't want to play Paladin. I'll just pick these 4. I'm just gonna pick a random 4. Play Bowmaster. Oh, I just like bumped my table. Bowmaster's kind of crazy. You want to vote for Paladin? Not the Paladin. Paladin makes me cry. Actually, it's not too bad. I think Paladin is only bad when I play it in Damien. Damien's kind of painful. Okay. Looks like Lumi is winning the poll at the moment. So let's go with that. Let's go with Lumi. You glad you don't actively farm? A vac pet is so nice. I know some people who have definitely stopped playing the game once their vac pet went to bed. Okay. I need to put my toggles on. This one will probably need links, I think. Be a bit painful without links. Check Legion. Ah, you know what? That might explain a bit why my Blaze Wizard felt a little bit slow. Oh god, the attack speed is so slow. Any Lumi mains enjoying my attack speed right now? It's kind of disgusting. Look how slow this is. This class feels pretty good with good attack speed, but I don't have attack speed +1 anyway. Oh, no. She'd exit if I were you, Lumi. No green pot either? True. I used to use green pot on my Lumi, but I think it just got stingy. Do I even have green pots? I don't. Don't even have green pots, guys. It's kind of nice playing my Lumi. It's been a while. Oh, facing the wrong way. Facing the wrong way. You know, Ender as a skill by itself was the reason why I made a Lumi. I made a Lumi almost purely because of Ender. Like, this skill by itself, it's the whole reason why I made a Lumi. I don't know, something really satisfying about the amount of lines that just fly out. Also, I thought that Aether Conduit was pretty sick as well. That's such a nice skill, especially in Equilibrium. Off Equilibrium's a little sad, but on Equilibrium's pretty nice. Felt the same with Gigas Wave. That's, you know, it's funny that you say that. That's exactly why I made a Kaiser. Unfortunately, the rest of the class didn't make up for the fact that I didn't enjoy anything else. Like, Gigas Wave was 100% why I made a Kaiser. And then everything else about the class was kind of underwhelming for me. Am I just dead? Oh! No, it's okay. It's End Lotus. Let's boss on my jet? That's crazy. How could you say that to me? That's almost bannable. Nice balls. Always. Always Lotus with the balls. Is it still worth trying to make hybrid drop gear if I farm like 1.5 hours daily? If your gear isn't all full 21s, probably not. I think that you're better off just making the gains, because your hybrid gear, you're meant to make that on like permanent damage. Sorry, permanent drop gear. So if your other gear is not 21 yet, you probably don't have 21 training gear. And I don't think there's a point making hybrid gear on event rings or anything that's not permanent. That's my opinion though. I find it really hard to recommend hybrids for most players. Like, genuinely. If 220 Hyperburn, take Pendant or Abso Weapon. Typically, I would recommend Abso Weapon. My perspective on it has been changed. The Dom Pendant is pretty cool and all because, you know, it's an item that you don't get. But because it's 15 star, the Dom Pendant is kinda just a red Mechanator. So you're getting a fake Abso versus a red Mechanator, and I think I would go for a fake Abso. Just like tickling Zakum to death. What's the reason why they got rid of Jet? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, this boss is pretty awful. For Lumi. Just waiting simulator. You know what? He's kind of staying on the floor. I'll take it. That was a lot better than I expected. If you want to farm for nodes, that's fine, but you don't need hybrids to farm for nodes. If you want to specifically farm for nodes, just put more item drop gear on. I wouldn't make hybrids, just for nodes. Hybrids just for nodes is a bit expensive. You know what? This is going a lot faster than I would have thought it would be. No. He's gone. I have buff duration 50%. That's my IA. Not the worst thing in the world, at least it's useful, sort of. Did you train 2526 on BAM? I did. I stayed in 25 for a long time. I think 25 for Battle Mage is like super free. Especially with a Vac pet. It's, you have 100% AFK. Almost. You just stand in one spot. Until you loot, or until your summons disappear. Two 526 is pretty good for Battle Mage. Pretty good. You cycle 4 altars and for 2-5 you cycle 4 altars. No. I was hoping he wouldn't do that. Because your 4 altars can clear the entire left side. And then when they're on cooldown, you put down Grim Harvest, or whatever it's called. Hey, where'd he go? Ah, that's where he went. He straight scammed me. Oh god. Did I trade bosses today? I have not. In all honesty, I'm typically pretty lazy when it comes to trading bosses in general. Oh man. Oh man. Sir, please, I just want out of here. One of my main boss trades? We basically trade everything now. I think starting next week we'll be trading everything. All of C10E, Lou Will, and what's the last one? Sea Slime. Please, sir, I don't want to be here anymore. Okay. What's up, Lucky Man? I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. Now that I think about it, I think I am getting sick, but I'm trying to like not think about it too much. What if I am getting sick? It's the weather here, man. But yeah, I'm doing well though. Hope you are as well, Kenny. Oh. It's all good. Nothing like doing a few bossing mules for some money. And then finding something to do with that money is the hard part. You're enjoying your Nightwalker? Nice. Yeah, Nightwalker's a good class. Man, it's kind of fun playing this Lumi. It's been a while. Cries in broke. It's time to farm. If you're broke, it's time to farm. Soon though. Grandis fam's coming out and all of us are gonna be farming. And that's all we're all gonna do, right? See you guys in 2 days when I'm just gonna be sitting in Cernium and then I'm gonna... Yep, that's all I'm gonna do. Can't farm anymore, Vac Pet expired. So much money on the floor, yeah. I feel like a lot of players are going to be like that for a little bit now. Okay. One day they'll add the fans for the later maps. I'm surprised they didn't just release them all at once, but I guess, yeah, that's just what people, what they guess no one wanted to do. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Am I planning to max Grandis? Probably not. Probably just one level in it. It's too expensive. I want to prog my damage, so I have to pass on Soul Grandis. What are the odds they sell Vac Pets this week? I'd be very surprised if they don't sell Vac Pets soon. I feel like I said this so many times on stream. It's like, I'm sure they'll bring the Vac Pets back. They're just taking their time for whatever reason. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Couldn't hear his will. Oh, I guess it was on cooldown anyway. But yeah. I'd be very surprised if they don't bring it back very soon. I feel like it's such a good opportunity to bring them back now that the Vac Pet expired. Who here in chat is really sad that their Vac Pet has expired? I'm just gonna die. I probably should have just done that earlier. It's just not the same anymore. It's true. I haven't claimed mine either, but I have the luxury of having Vac Pets. I have a collection of them in my storage actually. On Kronos, I have a collection of Vac Pets just in their box. Do you know when the patch notes are gonna come out? Probably I would imagine tomorrow. I think they usually, like when they announce the maintenance, it's usually the day after when they release the patch notes. Which Vac Pet's your favorite? I don't know, it's hard to say. I don't really have a favorite Vac Pet. They all kind of do the same thing, no? I wish we could choose the look of the Vac Pet. Design-wise, I like the current set. Like, the original set was like too flowery for me. Maybe I should have full bursted properly. I definitely prefer this set over the previous one. Is this a CRA mule or up to Lomian? I cleared Lotus and Damien about 10 minutes ago. I think I have Vela. I go backwards, yeah. Oh. I hope they let us choose what our vac pets look like. I would love my vac pet to be an alpaca. Okay. We're almost done here with our Lumi. Ooh, black bean mark. There's a bunch of crap in my inventory. Right. You got a free vac pet from the event, it bugged and gave you a Santa hat. What? That is crazy. Did you win it from something? God, I wish I had a free vac pet. Well, unless you're talking about the one from this event. Santa hat is crazy though. It's such a random thing to give you. It's truly spaghetti code. One of the server giveaways? Wow, congrats that you won it. They're giving you a Santa hat though? That's some spaghetti code. Just need to do a catchy now, I believe. Okay. Oh. One of my favorite bosses in the game. Good old Akechi. I think his damage reflect is quite annoying, and I also think that his knockback skill is also very obnoxious. I feel like if he did that every once in a while, it would be fine, but because it's so frequent, it feels kind of bad. Lumi's 5th jar skills look so cool. I do like the way that Lumi looks. Like genuinely, I think that this character is quite aesthetic. Okay. Money away. Not bad, already 3 bill. Alright. Which class next? Making money. Can do hero, can do fire poison, marksman, phantom, Kaiser. Kana even. Does this thing look stretched to you guys? Yep. It looks so funny. That's what I get for putting it at full screen. Wide maple for real. Alright. I'll put some classes up for a poll. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. Let's have a look how this poll's going. Okay, it looks like Phantom has the W right now. New Crocodile seems good with new buggy leader. I mean, 7 costs Croc into 5 costs All Sundays sounds pretty good for blue-purple. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, this class, do I need link skills? Probably not. I think he's pretty strong. Start with Lotus. Oh. Let's go Lotus. Oh, I forgot that doesn't give me an iframe. I mixed the key down with the paladin key down. Also, why did I burst there? I needed to save that for P3. I'm glad it's not just you that hits the search button. Ever since they put it there, I swear I've just been clicking it. That's how you know I'm not good at FPS games. Like, unironically, that's probably how you can tell I'm not good at FPS games. Whoa! Let us go kinda crazy. What's the climber power on your Phantom? It's 24 mil right now. Uh-oh. This Phantom used to clear Hard Lotus. I think all I'm missing is some buffs and guild skills, and it can probably do Hard Lotus. I used to die out a lot on Hard Lotus though, I won't lie. Because I play kind of crazy on my Phantom. A little bit too aggressive sometimes. Can't believe that hit me. I think the class is fine. Just requires a bit more effort. Hopefully with the new 6 mastery it becomes a bit better. Last unique fam. Oh, good luck. Hopefully you get boss or large drop if you haven't. One can hope. But unfortunately the chances of that being good is so low. It feels so bad. A Phantom rework would be kind of nice. Yeah, they get one of the main bossing skills as their 6th job mastery, so it should hopefully help out the class a bit. This class deserves a little bit of something. It's a fun class. I think they got Tempest, like the spinning skill, on their first one. The range is massive. Curious to see how it performs. Oh man. Run. Okay. 2 of the difficult bosses done. Now we can speedrun the rest of them. Should we spend money today? I feel like spending money. What do you guys think? Or should we be good and then try to save for something? What am I supposed to do with 2 large drop fams? You use it to flex, I suppose. The first one is nice, the second one is, yeah, not really much use for it. What was your combat power for your boss mules roughly? For my really strong ones, so the ones I would consider really strong are the ones that do up to Hard Lotus, if I can be bothered. They're like 25 mil combat power. For the weaker ones, anywhere between 5 and 15. But now all of my bossing mules, they just do normal lotus because I'm lazy. Peak content is degenerate spending just because we have money. What do you do for accessories? All of my bossing mules, on Kronos at least, they all have superior set. Like this character is like, I'm pretty sure it's like 5 set arcane superior. Like I went out of my way to gear these guys properly and trade bosses with my friends very consistently. Like they're properly geared. So it's like not cheap. How much mess all together once you finish all your bossing mules? If I do all the ones like... If I do all of them... Oh, I like completely fat fingered that. If I do literally all of them, I'd probably make like 30 bill a week. But realistically though, I probably make like 10 to 15 a week. Because I'm quite lazy. Will boss mechanics hard? Yeah, it just takes a bit of practice for Will. Once you get used to it though, it becomes a lot easier. Maybe I should have pressed my burst here. Perfectly timed iframe. It's all good. Okay, what's next? Sierra. Should be pretty easy. Always getting hit, no moonlight, so webs an inevitability. Yeah, it just takes practice to dodge. So flex not needing to buff up for your boss run. It is nice, it saves a lot of effort. I think whenever possible, I tried not to buff up for any of my bosses, ever. Because it's like, I don't like waiting for G skills. That's the thing that really bothered me when I made so many characters to do Hard Lotus on. Because sometimes I would do my Hard Lotus run 1 week, and then the next week I don't have guild skills because I didn't bother AFKing for them. And I'm just waiting. Or if I die out, which did happen quite often. It was really frustrating because you just had to wait for it. Oh no. Heroes was not gonna last long enough. Oh, it's me. I'm a clown. I'm just gonna die. How many bossing mules do you guys have? For those who have them. Or for those who don't have a bossing mule, how far are you guys on your main? It's always interesting seeing how far people have progressed in my chat. Hayo, Pathfinder, and Lin. Ah, nice. Clean classes, honestly. Yeah, my bossing mules, back in the day, I didn't really train either. Actually, that Lumi that you guys saw, I'm pretty sure has like barely any arcane force because I didn't do any dailies on it. Don't have mules, but I play 3 characters. Yeah, that's fair. I think a lot of players also probably not necessarily mules. I think in Hyperion, it's hard to say that I have any mules. I think I have 1, if you would count my mechanic. Poor mechanic, neglected because of the Xenon. Started 2 months ago. That's fine. I mean, mules tend to be like a pretty big investment. It takes a while to get there, honestly. Like, genuinely, I think once you get to the point when you have a bunch of, like, side characters, like, you gotta be playing for a while to get to that point. It's easy to forget how hard it is to set up these characters. Tried making a fresh account and gave up because I didn't have it in me to survive on less than 1 bill a week. Yeah, that was me when I started Hyperion. Every little bit of money mattered, and now it's a little bit better. 7 and Lomian? Yeah. If you're an old player, and you'd like set them up early, I can see that being the case. Let's just do a Akechi, and then that's it for the Phantom, I think. Solo wheels is buns. It's I think hard wheel is definitely one of the more difficult bosses. Like, genuinely speaking, hard wheel solo was one of the first hard solos. Can't be bothered doing Pino? Absolutely not. I cannot be bothered. W Kronos? Kronos? It does feel good to go back on this server and make money. This is... It feels almost unethical, me being on this server, I'm not gonna lie. Like, genuinely, after playing in Hyperion for a while, it feels almost illegal that I can print money like this. Still duo at 88 mil combat power. Yeah, it takes a bit of effort, but once you get the first clear, it's a lot easier. Set up your first bossing mule and stuck. Scrapyard weeklies, yup. That is the one thing I do not miss. Scrapyard weeklies. If I can help it, I will avoid it. Which is why I claimed the shoulder. Like, I claimed an Absol's shoulder on my Xenon, and I feel so dumb. Because it's just like, why did I claim the shoulder? I should have claimed the cape. Some people have monthly income of 100 bill. Yeah, that'd be me as well if I did everything. And if I... And this is like... Not including me training. Like, if I also trained on my Cannon Master while doing that, I could easily make, like, more than that a month. But I am not that dedicated of a player. I have it all set up, I just don't do it. Okay, another 1.3 bill. Yes, I need to pick a better town to be in. There's no convenient storage here. Where can I even go? Celis? I haven't started Celis yet. Esfera. That's better. Okay. Do you think I should try 160 drop before I do 6 drop grind? I think it's worth going for. I think it's worth going for that. Okay, what's another character? Yeah, let's do Fire Poison. I kind of like this character. Something nice about Fire Poison. Start with Lotus. Press all the buttons. Oh god, I'm just getting bopped. Somebody help. Yo, these pieces of debris are ruining me. So many toggles, yeah. I am glad that we don't have to use buff freezers anymore. I forgot about those. Hey, what's wrong with my fire poison as a snowman? Come on, man. Honestly, when I saw the snowman outfit in the like whichever event or cash shop or whatever, I knew I had to buy it on some character. It was like a natural calling. You can detonate the poison balls? Yeah. I just forget how to play my characters, I'll be honest. When you play too many characters, it's so easy to forget. Like, this is probably one of my least knowledgeable characters as well. I just like it because, like, I can just press buttons and things will die. Don't really know what I'm doing, to be quite honest. Yeah, but hey, the bosses are getting melted. Can we have a moment of silence for the vac pets that expired? Oh no, not the vac pets. Claimed it late? That's fair. I can see people claiming it late. I mean, I just claimed mine today. So, well, for me, it didn't really make a difference, but I can see a lot of people holding it for later. Waiting for Soul Janus. Thanks for the motivation. Started soloing a lot more bosses after watching your BAMSOL videos. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that you found them useful. I am kind of glad that more people are trying to solo more bosses as well, just in general, because yeah, it's very easy to be overwhelmed when it comes to a lot of these bosses. A lot of players are told like different numbers about things, and yeah, it's just people get scared to try to do bosses. So I'm glad that, you know, some people have found it useful that they can, you know, clear bosses a little bit earlier than they'd think. Like, I genuinely speaking, like, a lot of players can definitely clear bosses a lot earlier than they're told. I feel like most players are told really high numbers for a lot of the time. Maybe it's either told by their guildies or like general guides, which I think are fine, right? It's not an issue having general numbers, but I'm just glad that people are more inclined to try, you know, min clearing more often. People are, I think it's fair. A lot of people don't want to like run into a boss and then die out, or like they're just nervous about clearing a new boss solo or whatever it might be. I mean, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, it's okay to run it down in some bosses. It's all good. Worst case is like you just spend some time waiting for your guild skills to come back. But now that we have the practice modes, it's not even that bad anymore. I think, for me personally, I like the challenge of doing certain bosses for half an hour. Not all bosses. Some of them are definitely more fun to try to min clear than others, that's for sure. I will say though, I do enjoy the fact that it is a bit of a flex to be able to do certain bosses at such a low stat, combat power, whatever system you might be using. I just press all my buttons in completely the wrong order, but it's all good. But yeah, there's definitely like a part of me that really enjoys like getting that min clear. And just like that challenge of clearing things with like little resources and stuff. That's why my battle mage, I enjoyed it so much, because I got the opportunity to clear things as minimally as possible across everything, like my links, my legion, my main character, my income, everything was like from scratch. So it felt like super great, like just clearing things. And also a part of me as a content creator, right? Like from my point of view, one of my main concerns with people like taking away from my clears, right? That's a genuine like concern that I have, or like issue. It's like I wouldn't really say it's self-esteem, but it's like I don't want people to be like, oh, you only cleared it because you're playing like a broken character or you're overgeared or something like that, right? That was something that was like in my head for a while. So when I made like everything from scratch and I cleared like, for example, Hard Will, and I didn't even have like arcanes, like 0 arcanes, right? Like everything was 17 star except maybe my CRAs. And I cleared Hard Will on like a fresh account. Like that felt so good to me because I knew for a fact that that couldn't be taken away from. Like people couldn't like make any excuses with that. Like just straight up, that was just my own dedication into that boss. And I think similarly with Darknell as well. Like, what? I did a 40 mil combat power clear on Darknell, 30-minute run with like three set arcane or something. Something stupid like that. I don't know. In hindsight, that was probably like pretty dumb to do it so early. I don't know if it was worth the willpower and brain capacity, but anyway, I got the clear, so I guess that was fine. But at the same time, it was like, I didn't want people to take away from it, but also wanted to encourage people to try to do bosses earlier. You don't need to be like that funded to attempt the bosses. Just saw your latest video. Is there a reason to go 21 Abso? Thought selling 17 Abso to Arcanes is usually the way to go. Yeah, that is usually the way to go for a main. If you are planning on maining something, I wouldn't recommend pushing past 17 Abso. But because this is a side character for me, my main issue is actually the spares. And in the time that it will take me to get my Arcanes, I felt that it was probably more time efficient to go for 21 Absos, even though Arcanes are like the eventual goal. I didn't have anything to work on. Like, after I finished my CRA and then also my belt, I didn't actually have anything to Star Force. So either I wait for the next event and hope that I have more spares, or I try to tap things that would require safeguarding, which is pretty expensive. So I went for Abso. Will my Papmark Flame be transposed to Sweetwater? Not anymore. They changed it. You only get the extra stats, like the extra attack and like 8 stat or something, but you don't get the flame anymore, unfortunately. Yeah. 21 Abso is like 19 star arcane. It's like, it's pretty strong. It's not bad, but it's not permanent gear. So for mains, I wouldn't encourage going for Absos unless you knew exactly what you were doing. Yeah. But for mules, you can safely go for Abso because it's really easy to do. The fodders are very easy to come by. And yeah, it's just kind of easy compared to Arcanes. But Arcanes at the end of the day are very strong. So, yeah. Probably aim for Arcanes if you can help it. Another nice thing actually about doing bosses mid-clear is that you really like train yourself not to have bad habits. Just learning how to move your character and being really aggressive with your damage is like something that you can't learn unless you kind of throw yourself in the deep end. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you. I'm doing well. Thank you, Dan. Hopefully you are too. Not many players have hands to do min-stack clears. I mean, I also didn't really have hands to start off with. We all start somewhere. It's okay to kind of fail a bunch of runs to learn. It's all good. Had to start somewhere. Thinking of 21ing some mules absos? Yeah, that's fine. It's pretty strong, like 21 abso. Class is my crutch and I still have no hands. It's okay. We get there at the end. It just takes time. Okay, going through these classes, I mean these bosses pretty quickly. Gonna be some good money today for the old Cannon Master. Don't really have much to spend on this week, so no fun for us today. What is the most played class in Reboot? I actually don't know anymore. It used to be like Night Lord and Adele and stuff like that. But I would not be surprised if it's transitioned over into other classes. I feel like it'd be like Bishop. Bishop's definitely popular. More so than I think I'd expect. Probably like just the meta classes. Nightwalkers, Buccaneers, Demon Slayers. I can see them being pretty popular. It's definitely one of those classes. I don't think a support other than Bishop would be like a top popular class. Honestly, I would not be surprised if it was just something simple like Hero. I feel like Hero is just like classic class, you know? Or something like that. Night Lord, Hero, Bishop. Just the OG classes. Ooh. Okay. Old main was Kronos, plan to progress a Battle Mage? Yeah. Battle Mage is good. I very much enjoyed my Battle Mage. highly recommend that class for sure. If you guys are wanting to play a support that isn't a bishop, Battle Mage is a pretty strong pick. Kind of a crazy class if you ask me. Almost done with this fire poison, and I think I might end up calling it for my stream for now. Done a lot of bosses today, done most of my dailies. I didn't do my Cannon Masters dailies when I'm a little lazy at the moment. How much do you get from a mule character like this per week? If I'm only doing like the bosses up to like normal Lotus, normal Damien, it's like 1.3 bill. If I go any further than that, then it just depends on the character, I suppose. But if I do harder bosses, it can be anywhere between like 1.5 to 2 bill. Maybe a bit more if I go further. But right now, I only go up to normal Lotus, normal Damien, because I'm kind of too lazy to do more bosses. Okay, everything into the storage. 1.3, no Pinot. Yeah, 1.3. If I don't do Princess Nodes, 1.3. Which I don't usually do, because I'm a bit lazy. Okay. Let's have a look how much money we have now. I still have... Oh, that's Hyperion. Still have a few mules. I have like 3 here, 4, 5? 5 characters I could do, which is like another, what, 7 bill or so? Yeah, I have another 7 bill I could make. But yeah, just, I highly doubt that I'll do it. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. I think the storage keeper's like down here, right? Yep. Nice. Back to 13 bill. We're doing it. Slowly making our way back. Oh god. You know, I'm just gonna litter. It's fine. It's all good. Nobody needs to see. Don't mind me, guys. I have so many symbols I need to claim. So, this is what happens when you have too many dailies to do. Okay. Mushroom game problems. Too many dailies. Ooh, 5 of these. Let's go put them on this. Why not? Alright, nothing. No surprises there. And yeah. Have I done my dailies today? Oh, no, I haven't. I kinda don't want to. Not my Cannon Master. I'm too lazy. There is a part of me that wants to do High Mountain on my Xenon, but I feel like it's gonna take forever. I don't know about doing High Mountain on my Xenon. Does not sound like fun. Yeah, that's alright. Think though for now, that might be it for today's stream. I've done enough, and I think it's time for a little break. Just sussing though quickly if there's any parties I could sneak into, but nah. Don't forget to do your dailies. That's crazy. Is that one of you guys? There's no way that somebody in this map just told me to do my dailies. It's not to me, right? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Alright. Thank you guys for keeping me company today on my stream. If you guys enjoyed the stream, please consider giving it a like. It does help me out quite a lot. And if you want to catch my future streams, consider subscribing to the channel. I'm gonna go take a break. Probably just waiting for the patch notes. That'll be fun. And then, of course, reset in 2 days, which will be great for us. Hopefully you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.